Victorian swimming costume. I originally had planned to make an outfit for this because who owns something, a Victorian swimming costume? I mean, me after this, sure. So we are doing this Victorian swimming costume group. Basically have somebody doing every color at this point, so we're gonna be a cool rainbow in these vintage inspired outfits. I ended up thrifting a cool dress and I had a dye fail. So here are some before pictures of the dress. This was, again, with this first dye fail. So I was trying to follow the instructions of doing something hot, having space, and I am setting up for that. Here's the dark green dye that I used that did not work out, and you're about to see why. So you can even see at this point, and I could tell at this point that this was not going to work out. Because just putting the dress in, it was a pure white dress and it looks blue already. The dye itself looks blue on it, so you know, I was gonna give it its best shot, but ultimately I kind of figured out that this was what it was probably gonna look like. And so hanging it up, yep, very clearly not the dark green that I intended it to be. Now that it's dry, you can definitely see that it's not the right color, so went and got the correct synthetic dye, got a pot so I could actually keep the heat consistent, and, you know, trying again round number 2 with this color. Almost as soon as it was in the pot, I knew that we were going the right direction, so here it is, all dyed, all washed out, waiting to dry. Same as the dress, I was originally going to make the trousers myself, but then I pulled out one of my first cosplay ever, was me attempting to do Ty Lee, and so I had dyed these pants. Same thing with these, this was what, 2013 probably, so I didn't use the correct dye then either. These were so pale, they did not retain the color really at all. I'm hoping that I can go back in with the same dye that I used for the dress and see if I can get it close-ish to this color. And my backup is, I know Joanne carries this this fabric, I think it's a broadcloth, which isn't too far off. So worst comes to worst, if this dye experiment fails, I still have time to go get some of this and make some quick trousers. And in all honesty, this dyed way better than it had any business to. I was really surprised, despite being very different materials, just how close those things look. So now measuring out for getting some lace. Oh, kitten, are you helping? Okay. Yeah? Okay, but I'm explaining this right now. It's are you looking at my shadow? Okay, hun. Here's some frillied stuff. Okay, so I'm looking to take this in, so I'm gonna do along the cuff here for the trousers, potentially just over this kind of ruffle as well. Like for this ruffle, it could be underneath this. That could work. This ruffle, so we'll see what I want to do there. I could probably do the same thing. Okay, I like that. Sleeves, gonna do similar to the cuffs for the feet. Like that. Terrible example. And then we'll see if I do following this ruffle. This was after the first attempt on adding it. I really like how it turned out, so I'm gonna start replicating it for the other side. And here I am showing what it looks like with just those ruffles at the trousers. Slowly added ruffles as I went to make sure how I liked it, so put this on the waistband. You can kind of see the result here. So from here I started sketching out what I think the rest of the lace could look like, including the bib. I hand sewed the waist and the trousers, but I figured out how to make this machine work for the rest of the lace. So I am all ruffled up. I added 1.5 billion of different ruffles. So we have them on the sleeves, the waistline, and then the skirt, hem, and the pants, the trousers. So I still want to try to make a collar thing here, just so that I have that coverage, but ultimately if this is where I knit out, I'm pretty thrilled about it. I ended up making a bib. I was really tired, didn't feel like recording anything, and this didn't end up attaching to any part of my outfit. So it was a little bit of chaotic, but it got the job done. So I tried 1 billion different wigs to do some sort of hairstyle for the Victorian beach, and ultimately my wigs were too long, or they're mostly too long. They had too much hair, and none of it would stay up. So instead I just did my own hair. So I do have this silvery blonde in the back, which is, you know, not quite period, but from the front and sides, it looks pretty good. So I think this is gonna be my best bet for a Victorian outfit, because I'm messing. Well, there's only one wig left there. I was actually cleaning up as I went, which never happens. I guess this is what I'm gonna do with my hair.
Fram. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Too much. Oh, there you go. Yeah, it came together. Get it.
Run dramatically.
It's really sad. I'm gonna get it back right now. How glamorous this life is. Hannah, don't you love coming to the beach?
Between every good photo is the chaotic how we set up for it.
Fucking shit. Okay, mine are too. In my face.
Here are just a few of the final portraits that I took. It was a wonderful, lovely day with all of these people, despite what you can't see, which is it was extraordinarily freezing in all of these pictures. So everyone was a trooper, and we made some really cool stuff out of it.
I'm just gonna point it out here. This book is being a paid actor. Like, it's got great motion going on.
I know, I click it myself. Like,